Oh yeah, this is gonna be a video 100%. Yeah, sorry for the wait, but here it is. Last year, I made a video where Gnarly Popcorn invited me to a Minecraft server. An SMP invite from none other than Gnarly Popcorn. Link in the description. And a few months ago, I got another invite to a new server, the One Chunk SMP. He also said it would be a short-run SMP because we would run out of things to do in one chunk. But I assure you, there's plenty of stuff to do in one chunk, but I'll get to that later. The general idea was to cram a bunch of people into a single chunk and just see what happened. With such limited resources, the key was to conserve. Another result of limited resources, though, is greed. There was quite a bit of build up to this SMP, so I thought about all of this beforehand, and I decided the first thing I had to do was get as many logs as I could, at least one sapling, and get underground. The chunk Gnarly selected was unique for a few reasons. It was at the peak of a massive savanna mountain. It was only 15 by 15, not actually 16 by 16. The chunk was surrounded by barrier blocks, so we couldn't see the sides of it. And it wasn't actually centered on a chunk. The area was chosen exclusively for location in the center of 4 different chunks. Eventually, most people got bored and left the server, but I stayed grinding. Once I was the only one left on the server, I emerged from the ground and began building up to a skybase a few players had constructed. Not just to see what resources I could scavenge, but more importantly, because the sky is the most powerful weapon in a one-chunk SMP. You may assume that the sky doesn't have any resources, so it's useless, but that's where you'd be wrong. As long as you have a few things to start with, you can get almost every essential item in Minecraft. My primary wish list were these items: saplings, preferably oak saplings, at least 16 gold, and at least 1 dirt. And that's all you need to get almost every item, believe it or not. Okay, so you obviously need the dirt so the tree can grow, and then now we just have a tree and a piece of gold. So how are we going to get every item in the game from this? Well, we know that a tree can give you logs and apples. This apple and gold can be crafted into a golden apple. We'll save that for later. With this wood, we can also make a mob farm. And with this mob farm, we can get zombies. So these zombies will give us food. And we can also use these potatoes for something else further down the line. But anyway, this mob farm will also give us zombie villagers. And I think you know where I'm going with this because we already have the golden apple. We can cure this zombie villager. But wait, how are we going to get the potions? We don't even have access to the nether right now. Well, we have a witch. This witch can throw a splash potion of weakness if the certain conditions are met, and then that will allow us to cure the zombie villager, turning it into a normal villager. Then we can get this villager whatever job we want it to have, and then we can get every other item in the game. And what I just explained is exactly what I did, but I didn't do it alone. Let me introduce you to all of Team Sky Factory. Our team consisted of these 5 members. Well, kind of. Waddles logged in for like an hour total, and Vulcan joined later, but the core members were myself, Y, and Zig. I did actually have a team before then, but my original team never logged in again after day 1. In the next couple of days, we did a lot of grinding. Our village was huge, relatively speaking. We had an iron farm, we had a carrot and potato farm, we had a mob farm, all at Y level 250. But then I had an idea that would change everything. Our mob farm was pretty good, but the mob cap kept getting filled by people below us. This is where our mob cap is going. I jokingly said, what if we mined out the entire chunk? And I'm a Sam Dow fan, so I knew it was very possible for us to do something like this in a few hours. And the idea became less and less of a joke until I streamed the end of that process, by the way, and that stream is still up on my channel. And on that same note, why don't you also hit the subscribe button? Thanks. To put it simply, Gnarly Popcorn did not like that we mined the entire chunk. Mining the entire chunk was exhausting though. Keep in mind how big that mountain was. So Y, Zig, and I logged off for a few hours. And before we returned to the server, we wanted to be ready for a fight, so we got on PvP Legacy. Remember that detail, it will be important later. When we did log back into one chunk though, we discovered our base had been torn to shreds. To get revenge for mining the chunk, Gnarly's team mined our entire base. This might seem like the end, because we didn't have enough gold to start over, but their plan had one key flaw. They kept 3 villagers alive. Maybe I should have just hit my clutch. That seemed like a good idea.
Yeah, I was.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just killed a villager in accident.
Nice one.
2 villagers alive. But that is all we needed.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this really does feel like Skyblock now.
Yeah, now it's so much more.
Yeah,
realistic.
without
This is
the
our
lava,
Sky Factory
bro.
server. Can we
You'll
move
never-
the tree farm to the opposite corner of the potato and
I just made it to it!
Dude, I don't want to sort my items.
Then don't sort your items.
That's a good idea. I'm just
Like-
throwing everything in here.
Ziggy's
Oh
just
no!
crying.
No!
Oh wait, the farmer actually like is a farmer. Oh! Why? Why?
Did you fall?
Why? Why? Move it.
I'm gonna
happened?
punch it! Wait, what? I got it.
Oh my lord. Okay. He let
Did a villager almost commit
a
suicide?
villager almost commit suicide. This base already looks so much better than our other one though.
It does, but is it less useful?
Yeah, it's definitely less efficient.
Oh! Well, I accidentally flooded you guys.
No!
Wait, maybe I can catch it. Where is it
You missed.
dropping?
Everywhere!
I caught it. We're not getting.
Oh my god, he's too
Alright.
good.
Guys.
Oh, did I get it? Oh my god! We need to shoot.
We need to shoot.
We need to shoot. Get the shoot.
We need
Get
to
the
shoot.
shoot.
Oh my god!
We need to shoot. We need to shoot.
It's no longer a man!
Wait, you got up here?
There's still a man! There's still a man!
The water was open.
Why is the water open?
I clicked it. I don't know.
I hate you all.
Why did you put water there?
Oh my
What are you
god,
doing?
what is wrong with you?
Oh no! Oh no! No! It
Where does
floated.
the water come from? What is the water? Oh, the tree! The tree messed
The
it up!
tree.
We have 25 bones already?
Oh, there's a creeper above you. Holy crap!
He's so good! How does he land there? The Sky Factory Guild could not be destroyed. We came back stronger than ever before, this time with full Prot 4 armor. After our base was destroyed the first time, we were dropped into a chasm. So we knew we needed a safer spot to log out than our base in case it happened again. And remember at the start when I said there were barrier blocks surrounding the chunk? Well, that was our solution. We used water buckets to climb all the way up the wall, and then we disconnected at the top of the barrier blocks. Then there was no way for us to die to fall damage when we rejoined the world. As expected, Gnarly Popcorn's team had a plan to come back and destroy us.
That's when Speedy Fish joined the world, the guy who had the idea of breaking the chunk in the first place. We still didn't know why Speedy decided to remove the chunk, and he wasn't going to apologize for destroying it either. We had to kill him. This would be the perfect chance to avenge the chunk.
I had backup, and we won the battle. After the dust had settled, we talked about what the future of the SMP would look like, and eventually we agreed that we should expand the chunk and invite some new players. That's where Vulcan came in, by the way. He never really made it into the video because he joined so late, and most people didn't play that much after the expansion. The Nether was supposed to open at some point, but it never actually did. The entire server ended before the Nether could open. There were a couple things I didn't mention about the server, like there were 4 netherite ingots spread out through the chunk, and you could either use those netherite ingots or you could trade them in for 5 stacks of random unobtainable items. Zig ended up with 3 of those netherite ingots and he traded them all in. I found one of them and I decided to use it on a netherite hoe, which you might see me use in the stream just because I thought it would be funny to make a netherite hoe. Anyway, there are a lot more stories from that SMP, and if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments and I'll make another video where I just talk about the other things that happened. Definitely go watch Gnarly Popcorn's video, it's on the screen right now. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.